Welcome back to the soccer quiz, and let's look at the next situations. Okay, so we're now going to look at four diagrams that consecutively display a 3v4 defense. And so this is the first starting position basically of this 3v4 defense. And so we should notice that again we are in a relatively bad situation. We are down a man in defense, and so basically our team is again lagging behind in defense. They're still in the opposing half, and the opponents kind of got a semi quick break on. And so this player in the middle right here has the ball. So the ball is still some way in the distance from our penalty box, but there are already three players at the edge of our penalty box and three defenders to match. And we are in the first diagram, we are the central defender, and we have to make the first decision right here. So this player is obviously running at us, and so should we try to run towards the player, kind of to see here, and try to get into a duel with this player and try to keep him from running even further or from passing? Should we try to get into an intermediate position from where we are and the player is, try to cut him out halfway through, or should we stay in the position that we are right now? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So again, we are in a bad situation, and we should try to keep in mind that starting in a bad position means that we cannot fully defend against every threat or that the attacking team throws at us. But what we can do is we can try to make every attacking option equally bad. And if we run at this player right here, we make the attacking option of this player running at us worse, but we make another attacking option, namely this player playing behind us into our back, much better. So if we run at this player and this player kind of passes into our back, or even maybe kind of lobs us over, then this player is totally free to just run on goal. Another thing that is a good attacking option is just pass to one of these players, and then this player is just going behind us again. So running at this player is not balanced defending, because it makes an attacking option that's right now not all that good. Namely, let's say this player shooting or this player keeping on running. It invests more into making this attacking option bad, but it makes other attacking options much better than this. And so we're not defending balance. We're making this attacking option down here, for example, we're making this way too good. So we cannot run straight at the player. And for much of the same reasons, it is also not advisable to run out to B. Actually, B might be even worse, because now we give this player even more time to make up his mind, kind of play the pass or play behind us, and we also give more space to maybe even play like a chip over us. And so C and B are out. In this situation, one of the rare cases where it's correct to, for now, keep our position. We will see what happens next when this player comes closer in the following segments. So the same situation again, and this player has come closer, obviously, because there was no good pass, so it makes sense for this player just to dribble forward with the ball. And now this player is dangerously close to our penalty box, and let's say maybe even closer. The player comes very close to the edge of our penalty box, and now the question again is, should you try to keep a defensive position, or should you now try to go towards this player and keep this player from going even further forward or shooting from there? What is the best thing to do in this situation? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now this question is a little bit tricky, because the correct answer here depends on your teammates also doing the right thing. And we will look at your teammates in a second, but what we should notice here is that with this attacker coming very close to our goal, the attacking option of just shooting or just trying to go, or maybe just maybe shooting from here or just taking another step forward and then shooting, is becoming too good, because this is a central position. So even though this attacker is still little ways out, this attacking option becomes very good. It becomes too good, and that fact is underlined by the circumstance is underlined by the fact that we are actually in the line of sight of our own goalkeeper. If we stand right in front of the attacker, but not close enough, kind of like this, what is going to happen is that our own goalkeeper is blindsided. Our own goalkeeper can't see where the striker is aiming at. He can't see the movement of the striker's foot, which is what most goalkeepers use to decide where the ball is going to. So the striker has a really good option to just pass it into one of the corners, and the goalkeeper will see the ball really late. So all of this is to say, in order to keep up the balanced defense, your job is now to make this shooting option worse. So you actually have to step up here. And now we will look at what your teammates should do, because balanced defending is not just a thing of one player. The whole defense has to be in good coordination to keep up balanced defending. So now we're going to have a look at one of these outer defenders, and obviously, the other defender is going to do the same, because the situation is symmetrical. So we have to decide now as the outer defender, since now that our middle defender has stepped up to stop this player, or to attack this player, what should we do as the outer defender? Should we keep up our position kind of on the wings here, or should we try to kind of drop behind our middle defender, maybe not quite to the center, but kind of centrally to our side of the penalty box? Which is better, A or B? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, by now this should be relatively obvious what the better option is. Right now we are kind of defending an attacking option that's not all that good. This pass out here, other way around, this pass out here is not good, because we are already there, we are already defending it, and also if this player gets the ball, it's a worse shot on goal, and it's also worse run on goal than if this player would get the ball. So what we actually have to, the strongest options, so this pass right here is not the strongest option. There are stronger options. For example, this player trying to get past this player right here, trying to get past our middle defender, or this player passing the ball, kind of trying to pass the ball just like this, like kind of past our central defender. These attacking options are better. So if we want to keep up balanced defending, we have to defend more against the options through the center, against the attacking options through the center, than against the attacking options on the side. And sometimes there seems to be a little bit of a misunderstanding here from defenders, because what they're saying is, if I run in this situation, if I kind of take up a central position, what about this player right here? I leave this player alone, and now this player can get a pass. And that is correct. And this will often happen, but we have to keep the position balanced. And this pass to this player is much worse, because if this player gets the ball, he may get off a shot, but that's a shot that our goalkeeper can keep out more easily than if this defender gets the ball and gets a shot on goal. The angle is much better. So yes, this defender can get the ball, but if we don't do anything, this one will get it, and this one is even more dangerous. So we kind of have to hedge our bets here, and we have to allow the opponents more often to play a pass that then gives them a worse shot on goal. And that is exactly what we're doing by moving into a more central area of our penalty box. Okay, so same situation again, but now both the outer defenders, they have kind of moved deeper into their own penalty box, have moved more centrally. So this player did do so, as we saw in the previous situation, and this player, for symmetrical reasons, did so as well. And now the central attacker has made a decision, and the decision is to try to continue the attack on one of the wings. So the pass has gone out to this player, and now the question is, what does this defender on the opposing wing do? Does he stay here, or does he drop even deeper in front of this central defender? Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now the situation changed again, and it changed in favor of all attacking options that go through this side. So either continue on this wing or go through the center. Attacking options that involve this player have suddenly become much worse, and we need to adjust to it as a defender. So we need to give this player more space in order to make other attacking options that are much more likely worse. And we do that by moving even more into central space, both to maybe block a shot that might be coming in from this player, or what might be the most dangerous option right now, a pass into the middle onto this central defender. Because at some point this player here will have to engage, so then this pass is by far the best option the attacking team has. So we have to foresee this, and in order to balance out the attacking options, we have to guard the central player. This is the most dangerous attacking option right now, a ball into this player, so we have to defend it in order to keep up balanced defending.